Macca's Guides.
Hey guys, Macca here, continuing on with our collectible guide for Sniper Elite, showing the bottles and the gold bars. We're getting close to the end of the game here. In this level, there are a ton of enemies. I've obviously taken them out, but from where we start, we can actually just kind of walk forward and look onto the wooden posts that are inside of the water, near the middle, kind of in between the two docks there. And you should be able to find your first bottle just kind of sitting out and hanging out on top of one. Now, if you follow the docks from where we spawned, you can actually get the gold bar just at the end near some of these crates. Now, enemies just love spawning in on you, so if they do, just make sure you take care of them and then continue forward. Your next golden bar can be found if you continue down this kind of horseshoe, and then you go inside of the gray building with the light blue window panes. If you go inside, take a left, then a right, and find the gold bar here. You kind of have to crouch into this one for it to pick itself up. Then we can continue on and go for gold bar number 3 by going forward down this alley and basically towards our objective and turning left. There might be some enemies here too. As you can see, I'm going to pull a nasty quick scope on this guy and go and duck into this back alley. As I follow along the path, you'll find gold bar number 3 basically sitting in the middle just next to a broken down window. If you continue through this alley towards your main objective, before going down into the kind of underground area, you can see the giant U on the sign, and inside of that you can find your second bottle. We'll then come to this massive open area with a ton of enemies obviously taken care of. If you stand from where you kind of start the area and look alongside the upper edge of the far building, on one of the kind of like second nooks, you can find bottle number 3. And then we have like 5 or 6 more collectibles to go kind of in a row here. What we want to do for the next gold bar is to run forward and climb up the boxes here near the center to get onto the roof of this building right here. And gold bar number 4 should be kind of sitting pretty openly, just hanging out on the roof. Now from the roof, we can also find bottle number 4 by taking a few steps forward to the very top of the roof and looking on one of the pillars right next to us. Make sure we take that out. Then what we can do is drop down and go into the building that we're standing on, and there are basically 2 gold bars underground. So what we're going to do is head into the underground staircase that's kind of directly under us from where we jumped up onto the building. And if we hug the right hand side wall at the very end next to a military crate, actually on top of it, we can find gold bar number 5. Then what we can do is run back to where we came from, go up the stairs and take a left-hand turn and go down the other staircase where we'll find another gold bar along the right side of this path. Once we pick that up, what we can do is continue along this path, and if you go up, you'll notice this building where the top floors are all red brick, whereas the bottom floor is kind of this big gray concrete block. And then you'll find a staircase in the back, and just keep running up this staircase. I think there's at least 5 or 6 floors, and once you reach the rooftop, you'll find gold bars sitting in the corner. This should be number 77 of 100 if you've been following along. We will then proceed to the main objective until we have to enter this building in front of us. Once we enter the building, some enemies will obviously spawn, take care of them, but just go inside and head up the stairs. And then once you're up the first flight, go left, and next to the fireplace, find gold bar number 8. Then from this location, we can basically go back and continue up the stairs to go to the top floor of this building. You might want to grab the main objective on your way up here, but it's not that important. Just get to the main top floor. You'll see one of the doors is open, revealing a kind of hidden room here, and there's a shelving unit with gold bar number 9. Last but not least, the final gold bar can be found as we continue through the level. You'll notice this door in front of me is open. If it's not open for you, all you have to do is trigger the main objective for it to open, and then you'll be able to take out some snipers and walk along this outer edge of this building. Eventually, you'll come to an area where you cannot cross. Instead, you have to go inside, and on the opposite corner of where we entered, find your final gold bar, and feel free to move on to the next level. Thank you for watching. Drop a like if the video was helpful. Special thanks to everyone on Patreon for supporting the show. Shout out to Double O. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.